I'm going to take just a moment here to gather myself, wipe the sweat.
Excuse the interruption, but if anyone could tell me how to use the PA system, I'd appreciate it.
All right, we have one contestant. I repeat, one contestant.
Okay, guys, let's get ready.
Well, Player One, it seems like you neglected to enter your monocle. How about Killdozer? You sort of resemble a monster truck.
10 seconds.
Best intentions.
Can I get a Wimbledon check?
6, 5,
Okay, fade to black.
3.
All last Tuesday, all the time.
Another free game, huh? Man, you have got to get a job. One player. All right, this is going to be a party. And our wrong answer of the game is sponsored by
the Boldy Bowl Haircut Kit. Your friends will be bowled over with your new style. Available in cereal, soup, and new salad bowl.
And so it begins. First question. Pray to the pigskin god. Which NFL team could use the head of the ancient Egyptian god Horus on their helmets? The Atlanta Falcons, the St. Louis Rams, the Chicago Bears, or the Miami Dolphins? Somebody hasn't been wearing their protective helmets. This would have worked. The ancient Egyptian god Horus had the head of a falcon. Yes, there are many ancient Egyptian drawings in which Horus is depicted shooting t-shirts over the Nile during the harvest. Here we have, That's Just Nuts. I've been watching a lot of America's Funniest Home Videos, and I've realized that the show is pretty much just a bunch of guys getting hit in the nuts, which is hilarious. If you wanted to hilariously hit a guy in the nuts, botanically speaking, where should you hit him? In his coconuts, in his walnuts, in his peanuts, or in his almonds? Let me show you something. Scientifically speaking, the only true nuts in this group are the walnuts. Why not try? They can't all be winners. And if you answer this one correctly, you'll earn an extra $1,000.
It's the put the choices into order, then buzz in and see if you are right. Question.
So you ever visit RottenTomatoes.com? It's a website that gathers movie reviews from across the country and tells you which ones stink so you don't waste your money. They're doing God's work. Put these Saturday Night Live movies in order according to the Rotten Tomatoes rating from best reviews to worst reviews. The Ladies' Man, it's Pat, Superstar. Superstar, the Ladies' Man, it's Pat. It's Pat, Superstar, the Ladies' Man. The Ladies' Man, it's Pat, Superstar. Or it's Pat, the Ladies' Man, Superstar. Here's a question for you. Would the Ladies' Man hit on Pat? Ready for this? Superstar was the highest rated movie of the three with a whopping 33%. Ladies' Man comes in second with 11%, and It's Pat brings up the rear with a 0% rating. The folks at SNL believe in the old adage, if you don't get it right the first time, keep not getting it right.
Everybody quattro, everybody quattro, hey!
It's time for... All this tennis is giving me the munchies. Because it's played on natural grass, where might you find Harold and Kumar? Fried at the French Open, wasted at Wimbledon, using at the US Open, or in awe at the Australian Open? Time is... The Wimbledon Championship is the only tournament of the 4 Grand Slam events that's still played on grass. And I thought the crowd was just incredibly silent because they were being polite.
Where's the vibe, girl? Rock my world, girl. Ooh, yeah.
Next, French the Poodle. And it's a dis or dat. I'm gonna read off 7 phrases. For each one, tell me if it's an AKC recognized dog breed or a kind of kiss. If it's a dog, press the square button. If it's a kiss, press your circle button. Each one right gets you 300 doggy biscuits. Each one wrong costs you 300. And the quicker you answer, the bigger your bonus. All right, let's get started. Pointer. Butterfly. Japanese chin. Finnish spitz. Mediterranean flick. Eastern swirl and poke. Chow chow. Not bad. For that, you win a kiss from Lulu the Pitbull. I once gave an Eskimo kiss to an American Eskimo dog. Oh, our noses were cold, but our souls were on fire. That'll bring an end to our first round. And from the look of your score, we didn't get out of there soon enough. Remember, in round 2, every question is worth double. And remember, keep an eye out for the wrong answer of the game. It's still out there. It's time. And on its way, the 60s. A crazy time. Imagine Mad Men was actually about men in the 60s who were thought to be mad. Since it was not considered a psychiatric disorder back then, which character would not be on the show? A homosexual Don Draper, an alcoholic Roger Sterling, a gambling-addicted Harry Crane, or an obsessive-compulsive Pete Campbell? Could you be sure to buzz in with your left ring finger when picking wrong answers, please? It's just a weird thing I have about wrong answers. Next time, try this. Homosexuality, alcoholism, and OCD were all considered psychiatric disorders back in the swingin' 60s. Pathological gambling was not. You know what my psychiatric disorder is? I can't get enough Mad Men! Question 7! Take a good look at the whole truth. What does not have 3 holes? A bowling ball, a Twinkie, a clarinet, or a North American Type B electrical outlet? Clarinets these days generally have 7 holes, maybe 8, not 3. And to prove it, I brought a clarinet to play for you here. Where did I put that clarinet I brought? Okay. Well, I've got this kazoo in my pocket. Yeah, there you go.
Plucking chickens, picking out a mate. Guess I'll marry 8.
Coming up, Star Wars. If the constellation Sagittarius, the archer, isn't careful with his bow, which constellation is he likely to shoot in the butt with an arrow? Gemini, Taurus, Scorpio, or Aragorn? Just like Sagittarius and Scorpio are right next to each other in the zodiac months of November and December, the arrow on the constellation Sagittarius points straight at Scorpio. That's probably for the best that he shoots Scorpio and not Virgo. You do not want to try to shoot Virgo in the butt with anything.
Strolling through the park with the sarsaparilla. For me, if I'm right.
Here's one for you. How many cans can a toucan can? If Fruit Loops only used fruity flavors native to the same region as toucans, which fruity flavor would not be included? Mango, guava, plantain, or jackfruit? You didn't follow your nose, did you? Smart people choose this. Toucans are found in Central and South America just like those other fruits. Jackfruit comes from Southeast Asia. Besides, if Fruit Loops were from Southeast Asia, they'd be called something like Happy Fruity Love Circles. I'm not eating that for breakfast.
Hold me, never let me go. Am I dreaming?
This one's called God is Dead, as are a lot of people. Which of these lines from a newspaper obituary of Adam, the first man, is actually accurate according to the Bible? He is survived by 2 sons, Cain and Abel. Services will be held in his home, the Garden of Eden. He was 930, or there were no comments from his partner, Steve. Watch your clock. He was driven out of the Garden of Eden. That was the whole point of the story. Here's what a right answer looks like. According to the book of Genesis, Adam lived to be 930 years old. And that was well before the invention of the lazy boy, adult diapers, or bingo. So the last 850 years of his life must have been hell. Step right up to the Jack Attack. When you see 2 clues that match, press the X button. $4,000 if you're right, but if you're wrong, you lose $4,000. And one more thing.
Remember the clue.
It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Obsession. I hope you're obsessed with winning fake dollars. Good luck. There it is! And that's our complimentary gift to you. Free. Like those pink and green powdery mints they have at restaurants that you just know are covered with urine because God forbid people wash their hands after they drain their humdinger. Anyway, if you enjoyed your free episodes, why not go and buy the real game? With the real game, you get tons more features like online play, prizes in every episode, leaderboards, and contestant ratings. Plus, I can personally guarantee that the full boxed version has absolutely no urine residue on it whatsoever, or at least very little. Trace amounts, really. You can practically eat off the thing. I have.
You don't know Jack!
That's a wrap. Donnie, what's happening?
All right then, have you any tinkling for jumping back into the proceedings?
Great party, Sarah.
Oh, thanks.